from the literature that I was seeing was, okay, well now, how do we build on that for the future about passing on what we've started and about the next generation. And so each time Taikai comes around, they put out a call for what they call Uchinanchu Goodwill Ambassadors, people who can do work within the communities of various places in the world, of which actually Wesley is a Goodwill Ambassador. As I can see some folks out in the audience that are too. They also they recognize folks that, like a merit award for people who have given a lifetime service to the Okinawan community. But this time they added something new, and that was what they called the Jisedai Daihyo, which they translated as Future Generation Representatives. And I was lucky enough to be nominated, and I was one of 11 that ended up going. And this is basically folks 40 and under that were nominated by their Kenjinkais. And we got to go and participate in a lot of the meetings. For example, the chairs or the leaders of the different Kenjinkais all over the world got to be in meetings where they're sharing their experiences, their challenges, trying to offer solutions by sharing each other's perspectives. So we got to sit in that. We got to go to some VIP ceremonies. But it was at one point, Mary Higa from Peru, she was the Peru Future Generation Representative. We thought, I don't think there's going to be any formal way to know who the other representatives are. So we started going out and just looking at people's badges and trying to find the other 9. And we actually found 8, which means there were some people that we still didn't meet. And we exchanged information, and we tried to set up a meeting where we thought, well, why don't we do a little summit and have an informal discussion, which unfortunately kind of didn't turn out because of miscommunication. We were all in different places, but pockets of us got to meet, and some of us still communicate. We have the occasional email, but nothing that has kind of gained any momentum. And that was something that I was hoping would be different or could change in the future, which is creating more of those kinds of like a formal avenue for folks who really do want to connect with other people from other countries, to allow them to do that, because they do have as I said, like the leaders, the Kenjinkai leaders, and but I think they have a different agenda, and their focus is a little different. But for some of the rest of us who just really want to know what are the Uchinanchu doing in other parts of the world, there wasn't really an opportunity, unless, of course, if you're not shy, you can go up and do that yourself. So being proactive is one of those, if you're going to go to the 2011 Taikai, that I would really strongly recommend. But that was very interesting to me, the statistic about plans to connect with other overseas Uchinanchu, and how it was 50-50. I think that's kind of interesting. I know that Taikai is also a place that going is like a very personal thing, maybe about finding your own roots. So it may not be yet about other people, it's about finding out where my family is from, and what that means, or getting to know the place that my relatives and ancestors came from. So I'm wondering if that might have something to do with that. But for the 50% or so, that said they do, have plans, or at least would like to. I kind of wish there would be other ways to do that. I think that might be my 10 minutes. So thank you.